wait a minute. That's the wrong thumbnail. There we go. Workplace screw-ups. Well, that's just it. According to Reddit. Number 15. I work at a jail. We have things called keep aparts to keep people away from each other since they have conflicts on the street. Intriguing. I accidentally allowed two guys to be in the same room together. Guy number 1 is massive, and guy number 2 is a small, allegedly, is a small guy and allegedly killed guy number 1's friend. Guy number 2 doesn't know guy number 1, but guy number 1 knows who he is and what he allegedly did. So they go into this room, about 30 other people in there, and after about 20 minutes, guy number 1 casually walks over to guy number 2 and beats the ever-loving shit out of him. Easily could have killed the guy. Luckily, we stopped it before it got any worse, but I still screwed up massively. Not related, but guy number 1 was recently killed by his friend when they were drunk and his friend accidentally shot him in the head. Now guy number 1's friend is in jail for murder. Oh boy. I can't imagine keeping such wild and ridiculous company. And almost as if on cue, the stream is here. So hello Linda, hello Belle, Ariana, Pandaren, Chris, Master Weeb, JJ Man, and then Dia.
Who's Minda?
I didn't say Minda. Why you hearing it? Why you hearing that? It's like a mix between Mindy and Linda.
Yeah.
How many Tootsie Roll center licks does it take to get to the Linda center of a Minda pop? Okay? I didn't say that. And if I did, that sucks. People are going to be able to rewind and see if I really did say Minda. Leave a comment if it happened. Tell me the timestamp, guys. I want to see number 14, but 14 is deleted, so let's scroll down and see if we can capture it. Here's a deleted entry. It says, extension ladder slipped out from under me. I was less than 6 feet under. No. I was less than 6 feet off the floor. My leg went into the rungs and snapped my femur. You know, there's a picture here, and I'm not exactly sure that I'm interested in it, but I'm going to post it into the Discord in the hopes that it doesn't show me the picture. Okay? So let's try to make that happen. Ooh, it's trying to load itself. Thank God I didn't scroll down. You know? I think it's also time to delete another picture that was in not safe for work. I'm not trying to see that anymore. All right. So a guy, stepped into a ladder and it just snapped. My lord. Number 13. Yeah, it really is, you son of a bitch. This was my first real job outside of university. So I was in my early 20s and I had been working at a pharmaceutical company for a few years. A guy named Andy set me up on a system that the whole company, 100,000 plus people, used to catalog documents and update on drugs. My only job was to go through and find old drugs that we didn't sell anymore and change their settings so that they were invisible to everyone, just to make everything a bit tidy. I had been doing this for 2 days when somehow I managed to set it so that the entire database was locked out to everyone in the company. I was the only person with access. Within minutes, I was getting calls from people all over the world, all polite, like, "Hi there, I'm trying to add a record to drug A, but I can't make changes. I see you're the admin. Can you give me access rights? I was frantically trying to add people on one by one whilst screening my calls and watching as emails started flooding my inbox. I was panicking so hard, and just as I realized this was not going to work, I was added to a meeting about the system. It was literally me, Andy, and 3 senior managers. I'm freaking out. I decided to just ignore the call. Stupid, I know. But I was like 21 and I was terrified. About 3 minutes in, Andy arrives at my desk. Gray, we're in a call. Did you see my invite? I act dumb and tell him I'm just dialing in, but he was very chipper, which made me suspicious. Anyway, I dial in, and the head of tech is monologuing about how he has been saying for months that this software is overloaded and how any minute it's going to implode in on itself, etc. So it looks like he dodged a bullet here. Andy is agreeing with them that this is the very reason that he asked me to remove the listings in the first place, and I just listen quietly, and it turns out that they are all convinced that the software did it itself, and the only people who still have access rights are people who are logged in at the time it freaked out. As time goes on, it becomes apparent that they all think I'm some kind of specialist on the system. Andy keeps mentioning it, that I was working on the project for him, and they keep saying, Gray can take care of this, you know what I mean? We'll flag it for him. Fortunately for me, I knew what they meant each time. It was like I was listening to a foreign language, and then they spoke English. And when they spoke English, they assigned that bit to me. 3 days later, they had fixed the system, and in that time, I had removed old users and finished removing the unused drugs, which they were still convinced was the reason that everything had shut down because of in the first place. As a result, I got a bonus. I got a mention on the CEO email for assisting on the crisis, and at my end of the year meeting, they added the fact that I was an expert in the system to my job description. Not bad for a 21-year-old who is too dumb to process that clicking yes on a box marked, "Do you want to remove all access rights for 100+ users?" was a terrible idea. Can you imagine luck like this? Where you screw everything up, but everybody, immediately dismisses it as even a possibility that it could have been your fault. And then you get a promotion, baby. Harry says it right. This dude failed up. Jesus here with the Kermit emoji. John, and a quick shout out. There it is. As we continue up this list, we arrive at hopefully and not as long an entry, number 12. Look at that, it's small enough to fit in my tiny little window. I was new to SQL and accidentally mailed a list of people with deceased _date is not null instead of is null. So an entire marketing campaign was sent to dead people. God damn it. I'm not sure I need what. What's wrong with this computer, boy? You know what I mean? I'm gonna shut up the system noises. And I guess I'll deal with everything that's notifying me later. I'm fine. Cut off by a burp. I don't like it. I don't like it. So look, a whole campaign of stuff was sent out to dead people that eventually led to our marketing tools being hard-coded not to mail to dead people, which makes sense, but I was terrified when I found out. I wish I could get away with just screwing everything up, man. They'd be able to tell it was me. Or they'd just make me a scapegoat. That's the crazy thing about work, is usually even if you can't prove it, you can just blame somebody. Somebody's gonna get blamed at work. Number 11. I was promoted to terminal manager, and I was a dumb 25-year-old idealist. We had an essential employee, a mechanic, who kept our fleet trucks running. At least that was his job description. Less than a month on the job, it came to my attention that he was a working alcoholic, and his work on our fleet was pretty underwhelming. My boss told me to fire him once we had a new mechanic ready to come in. So I told the old mechanic that he should probably start looking for a new job if he couldn't do this job. Word got back to him through the pipeline that he was going to get fired. I went to a bar with my assistant manager after work. I was working 40 days straight, and lo and behold, the mechanicer... I'm surprised Dia didn't just lose her mind laughing, my dude. You know what I mean?
Give me more credit.
The mechanicer.
The mechanicer, man. That sounds cool.
So I go to the bar with my assistant manager after working 40 days straight, and lo and behold, the mechanic shows up. Long story short, the mechanic attempted to abduct me with his adult son and dump my body in a frozen lake? The whole thing became a large dramatic BS event that put me in the hospital for a few hours, and we both lost our jobs. He got your job lost by trying to abduct and then murder you? Where are you living where you can't get like, I don't know, some lawyer who's gonna try to take up that case? Oh no. Oh no. Can you imagine, Dia? Someone attempting to abduct you because they heard you're gonna fire them? People are so crazy. Huh. Number 10. I worked at a pizza place. Need some more of that. And they caught me eating olives on camera. You son of a bitch. It wasn't like 2 or 3 olives. I could eat like 1,000 in a shift. This dude didn't... I'm sorry, my brain corrected it to 1,000. But what it actually says is I could eat like 1,000s in a shift. So I'm not sure which it is, and I hope to God it is 1,000, which is still too many olives. And it's not even the fact that we're all impressed that you can put that many olives away, but also to do it on shift, man. Have you no self-restraint? How did you make it? How do people make it that far? Where you think this is a good idea, you're gonna go work somewhere you're just gonna eat all the olives. 1,000 olives? Yeah. Say you put out a tray and you working at a Subway, and there's like, I don't know, 200 olives in there. How do you think you're gonna get away with taking more than 20? 50? 100?
I don't think this person was thinking of getting away with it. They just wanted to eat the olives.
I'm just gonna eat the olives. Jesus said, I like extra olives on my sub. No, he doesn't. Remember that one lady who was talking about she was pregnant and the baby want olives, so she came in and had olives all over. I can't do it. I was trying to make a pun, but I can't make it roll off my tongue properly. I think the way that I would need to say it is, she wanted olives all over her sandwich, and it doesn't like work. Dia?
It's too much of a mouthful.
Like the olives.
Yeah, but you shouldn't use olive in the same sentence if what you're trying to do is make like a pun or a joke.
I suppose so. Ariana says, Kyle, she wanted olives all of the time. That works better.
It works better, but
yeah, Dia's belief is that you shouldn't use the word more than once in the sentence, and I guess that hits better as well. Number 9, my first day working at a coffee shop, I left my Sharpie in the oven. Finally found it while trying to warm a sandwich, and had to shut the whole thing down to be cleaned. It smelled like a chemical weapon. Wow, dear.
How do you forget a Sharpie? Like, what?
This kind of shit make me not want to let people come over to the house.
This kind of shit makes me want to
Throwing shit in the damn oven.
eat food from someone else, ever.
Where I come from, we pronounce it oven.
Oven.
Why don't you go put that in the oven? Pretty stupid. Number 8. A very important and very big customer placed an order for some chemical bulk to be delivered in early January. Our contract with these dudes said that every day that we were late, we would be fined millions. Cool. The bulk plant finished on time and just needed the drums to pour the bulk into. The warehouse came up to my office. I was the purchaser responsible for buying the drums. Where are my 250-liter drums? Bulk plant needed them. It's fine, I thought. I placed the order before Christmas. I remember doing it. I look at SAP. Why is the supplier late? They're never late. Check the order. Mouth goes instantly dry and I start to sweat. This dude does not know how to write. We don't see stuff like this often. But I appreciate seeing this kind of difference in the way people write. I had placed the order, but I forgot that for this particular supplier, I needed to email them the PO. We had just changed the system to allow SAP to auto-email the supplier after we placed the order, but none of this for the one, but not for the one supplier. I knew this, but must have forgotten. These drums had a 2-week lead time from the supplier, so I knew I was dead. Not only would we have had to pay millions of pounds in fines, pounds, no wonder. It's all starting to make sense. But the production plant would have been on hold, having to store tons of bulk with nowhere to put it. I went and told my boss and just told him I fucked up. Being an awesome guy, the boss thanked me for being honest and told me it's going to be okay. He called the supplier, sweet-talked them, and because we are good customers, they allowed us to take another customer's order. The drums were delivered the next day. That was about 9 years ago, and I still think about it. Jesus says, was it 1,000 slices of olives or whole olives? He said whole olives. I think we're meant to believe they're potentially olive slices. It's still too much. It's still too much. How many slices you gonna get out of an olive? 4 maximum? 4 maximum? So if you have 1,000 of those, isn't that still 250 olives? You know what I mean? Isn't it still too many olives? 250 olives in a day? What are you thinking? You know? I want to call your parents. Trying to run a business, you're eating 250 olives? Doesn't matter how many it is, it's too many olives. And I don't know which to be more alarmed by, the fact that, you know, I'm not saying that he cared. Dia raises an interesting point. Maybe he doesn't care whether he gets caught or not.
He just wanted the moms.
I don't know, man. You should have some shame. You should have some sense. Some accountability, man. You're eating the olives. Number 7. I slammed a forklift into a Camaro. Wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like that. Number 6. Years ago, I worked in an office and had a very cool boss who was the general manager. He and I were quite close and used to joke around all the time. I had been corresponding with a fairly important customer overseas about an issue where they were having, about an issue that they were having, and I needed information for her so that I could move forward. I asked for info a few times, but she kept coming back with different details than what I needed. I sent an email to the boss asking something like, look, I can't believe I asked the same simple question 3 times and this is what I get in reply. Except I didn't send that email to my boss. I sent it to the customer. I was in a panic and I realized what I had done. Went to my boss, let him know what was happening, and he thought it was hilarious, but that I would have to write a brief apology to her for an outburst. I was dreading the reply the next morning, but to my astonishment, our customer apologized. For me, apologized to me for not paying attention? Felt like I got away with murder. Huh. What kind of drugs do you think she was on? Well, like, how good was that weed if she, a woman, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry, I acknowledge that I was not paying as close attention as I could have. And I apologize if I have made your day less than enjoyable. You see this? It's a razor blade. Because of you. Don't do it. Because of you. All of my blood all over the sidewalk.
Yeah.
You take your dumb little jokes too far.
Because of you. My razor blades.
I like that I couldn't even not turn it into like a passive aggressive thing at the end.
You know what? I just realized that, I'm a problem for you, and I never want to be that kind of burden. I didn't know it was that big of a deal, so in the future I'm going to make sure that I'm just not even an option. I'm not even a part of what may be dragging you down. Okay? Oh. Everything I do for you, I'm gonna do.
Dia, are you always in pro? Whoa, what the hell is that? What is that? Wait, why does he say 30 days?
left.
Halloween.
Oh.
30 days left.
You know that guy was mad that his dance got put in Fortnite when he agreed to have it put in Fortnite?
Yes, and then he tried to sue him.
And he tried to sue him like a punk bitch.
And then Epic was like, no, dude, here is the freaking contract that we...
And I went to this dude's like Twitter, and it's so sad. Like, that's clearly like the thing that he is known for, and he's clearly just like coasting off of that. I don't know, man. I think if I did some shit and it got way too popular, I would just be like, I would separate myself from that. I wouldn't be selling T-shirts, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
I wonder what he expected to happen. Like, did he think that if he went on Twitter?
Let's do it right now. Let's see. Let's see. He is like a pumpkin dancing man. And good on him. He's gonna get a resurgence in popularity every Halloween. Okay, Matt Gaylor or whatever. Now, are we gonna go to this dude's Twitter and see that he still has a banner of him in the Euro? Well, that's how it goes sometimes, That's how it goes. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do, I guess, I don't know. What do you think he was trying to get? Like acting work? What was going on there? He's living in LA too. Ugh, Dia. Sometimes if you want that fame that bad, you gotta push the envelope. You gotta go too far. You gotta pull a James Gunn. You know what I mean? Pull a James Gunn, y'all. Oh, damn. The Kyle channel does not condone pulling a James Gunn, okay? I didn't say it. True Silverwolf says, oh, right, it's October. Are you going to do a super spooky stream, Kyle? I don't know. Find me a bunch of screepy. Yeah. So creepy that my mouth can't even say it right. It's like a witch is in the middle of an incantation. Oh, my God. Diana says, what dance? The dance of the dude with the pumpkin man head and black suit. Jesus says, like that dude that says, damn son, where'd you find this? He's chill about people using his clip. Yeah, imagine people just losing their mind and being like, no, that is me, and I need that permission. But what's even weirder is imagine you already gave people permission to do something, and then when I guess it gets more popular than you thought, you're mad now and you want more money. It's weird. You gave permission. That's so weird. You son of a bitch. Number 5. Accidentally left out the move next method on a loop that sent out an email broadcast, which meant it mail bombed the first recipient in the loop until we realized what was happening and killed the process. The CEO email was the first email address in the loop. He was an asshole anyway, and was absolutely incoherent with rage when his Outlook crashed when downloading 15,000 emails inviting him to take a satisfying survey. I really misjudged how entertaining these had the capacity to be.
Oh no.
It's sucking the life out of me. Okay? It's sucking the life out of me. Is it bad that I think to go to Idiots in Cars first? Like I want to see something terrible? I don't want to see a car crash. I just want to... Oh, I got a load of this fucking loser today. Posting... He posts a picture of himself, right? And then the caption reads, apparently it's a bad idea to drive from New Orleans to Jacksonville on a 6-year-old tire, right? Or a set of 6-year-old tires. He's also towing a U-Haul trailer, okay? And this is how he phrases his own post. Apparently it's a bad idea. Shockingly, the tire didn't actually pop. The tread just separated. Silly me, lesson learned, and yes, I wear Crocs, get over it. Now, what kind of nightmare of a man do you think this is?
Is he gay or something?
Gotta be gay, you think? You know what I mean?
I hope not, because I don't want to...
You think hetero men are wearing shorts like that and then can't contain themselves when they're riding a fucking... If you and I were posting a video of this tire, we'd be posting the tire because it's interesting because it didn't burst. We'd probably write something along the lines of like, we were pulling too much cargo, definitely had too much in the car. You know, we wouldn't be specifying where we're headed or how far. It may be the distance, not the states. You know, how many sentences are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because you got to put that many periods in there. Shockingly, the tire didn't pop, the tread separated. This is the interesting part. My tire is ruined. It didn't pop, the tread separated. You could just have written that. You know, and put it on any number of subreddits. Like, oh, isn't this interesting? Isn't this different? You know, have you seen something like this? Instead, you're writing, silly me, lesson learned, and yes, I wear Crocs, get over it.
Like, is it supposed to be cute?
It's supposed to be cute, I guess. But what I'm surprised about, I feel like I would be perplexed into upvoting it too. Because I did, you know? I just feel like this whole man is a spectacle. And I'm not sure how to feel about him. You know, it's one thing to wear the Crocs and own the Crocs, but to be writing, yes, I wear Crocs, get over it. What? Bro? What do you like, you know? And it makes me scared this Halloween season. What if we come across people like this and we don't even know it because they seem normal, but inside their mind and on the tips of their tongues are phrases as lengthy and unnecessary and just like, you know, we didn't ask as this. Like a sandwich with something mildly interesting buried in it that they're serving up to us, but it's sandwiched via amidst tons of shit we don't care about and didn't ask for. Oh man. I feel like sometimes I'd rather be asked to have somebody, like I'd rather somebody ask to borrow my phone every time I ever go out for the rest of my life than ever have to share like space with somebody like this. You know? Crocs, bro.
You could have condensed it and maybe at the end put, I wear Crocs, get over it.
Dude, it's just the full package of it, my dude.
Everything about it, it's just so...
And I love it because I know that I'm overthinking it, but this dude's living a whole life somewhere. You know what I mean? Telling us where he's going. You think he's all right? You think like that's a condition or something? You think this is how a normal person words something? Apparently it's a bad idea to drive from New Orleans to Jacksonville on six-year-old tires while towing a U-Haul trailer. And then he tells us the type of trailer it is too. This could be autism. So we should move on because we're not even supposed to acknowledge people. You know what I mean? When they could be autistic. Crazy. I turn left now. Good luck, everybody. I mean, how many times are we going to see something exactly? What are you doing? Why do you want all this permission? Are you for real? Bitchin' motor running here. Oh my god. You see the way I scroll down like a douchebag hanging. That car is built tough to last long, dear. Maybe they weren't in a truck. But the car, the hood wasn't like compromised, and it seemed like they properly slammed. I'm just used to seeing metal turn into paper in a collision. Dia, give me something that's not idiots in cars. It's weird that I immediately was like car crashes. What should I have looked up? Okay.
Fight.
You can't do fight. You know it. Instant karma. That one? Woman pulls gun on tweaker for showing his dick. Yo, that's what you deserve. Ew. Talk shit about someone's mother, throw beer cans at the car. Yeah, that'll end well. This person's in a vehicle and you on that bullshit. When karma hits you back.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Watch out. Whoa. Why are you guys so What? What even is that? What are you doing? Why are you so mad? Oh, that's petty, ho. Who did he bang? He bang? Ooh. Dude, it's like it's like the thing that lifts the car. It's the thing that lifts the car up. Okay. That's fucked up. You out here destroying a man wait. I think she got hit with the thing she was trying to swing because she didn't have a firm enough handle on it. Like a jackass. Let's watch. Oh, yes.
Right in the fucking face.
You deserved all of that, you idiot. Oh my god, it's like when people lose a fight with an inanimate object. Oh, that's good stuff. What's going on here? This is the new one. I've seen the little cartoon when they reach down and they put the thing between their own spokes. Are those the names of the things on the bicycle wheels? Spokes, bicycle. What the fuck? Yeah, spokes. You've heard me speak and now I spoke. The spokes on the bike go round and round, all through the town. Guy gets cheated on, so he removes his ex's floor. This seems a little too perfect, you know? When he records her and she's like,
"That's why I cheated on you." Yeah.
And then she looks at the camera.
We never actually get to see her face.
Guy gets knuckle sandwiches to you. haven't heard it called that in a couple of years, man.
You want a knuckle sandwich, buddy?
Knuckle sandwich? Like, are you gonna like split your hand down the middle and have it like surround me?
Surround you.
Are you gonna punch me from both sides of the face at once or something? Knuckle sandwich.
I'll give you a knuckle sandwich, buddy.
Jesus Christ. Dia, you gotta give me a good one. Give me a good subreddit. Was anybody else suggesting something? Linda said, hold my Cosmo. Oh, she's so terrible because she knows me so well, Dia. What's better than women falling over? 'Cause they're a little bit drunk.
Kids falling over.
Hold my Cosmo while I crush some... Wow, Dia! Have you ever?
No, because, you know, that sort of thing has never presented itself.
Damn, girl! Man. Wow. I'm not sure I'd want you trying that.
Why?
But it's just nice to see a girl with some titty meat these days because it seems like they come down on them hard these days, Dia. They're always trying to marginalize. You know, they're trying to make them. But you know what? Them girls are ruling the world via OnlyFans. So I guess we don't need to feel bad for big titty girls. They got all the attention they need. Doesn't matter how many tiny titty women trying to keep them down.
Unfortunately, if anything,
It does hurt the young girls, though.
No.
Yeah.
There is a good amount of men that kind of fetishize women who don't have much boobage.
That's crazy. You're speaking from your limited experience, Dia. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying that there aren't people like you. Stop.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that there are many a man who, as much as they like big boobs, they also like.
But they do not they do not represent the majority.
I'm not saying they do.
And in many situations, especially like when you're thinking about school, and it's very much a popularity thing, the girls with the bigger titties are just going to get more attention. You know what I mean? In certain scenarios, especially dealing with other women who are hetero and not about that, they will bully, you know, figuratively, mentally, you know. Figuratively bully. I mean like mentally and physically these bigger girls because they got something they wish they had, you know, and they got a bone to pick. They got two boobs to pick, Dia.
They make us the bad guys.
Yeah.
And everything.
But
in anime,
but
in
you
shows.
tiny titty women, you were the bad guys, okay? And just because you try to demonize the big boob beer can capable crush Candy Crush.
We apparently
Oh my God.
are stuck up. We're stuck up people because of what we have, and it's like no.
They really do try to demonize some of these girls with the with
like, that's
it's
what
nuts.
I would hear a lot in school, because they would tell me that I just look like a person who thought that I was better than everyone else, and I'm like, no, I just kept to myself because of people like you.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
That's funny.
What the?
Yeah, break that ankle.
Is that supposed to be like a Sailor Scout outfit? Nah. Be pretty gangster if it was, though. Hold my Cosmo while I take a sip.
People are mean. Well, kids are mean. Kids are super, super mean. But I don't.
Okay.
I had my friends, and that's what mattered.
Jesus, is this girl? I felt like this lady was about to get mad sloppy. You understand?
Well,
Like clothes come straight off sloppy. Okay. Oh my God.
good thing the camera couldn't capture that too.
Woman. Oh my Cosmo, like goof around in class. This is dumb. Somebody better fall over in 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
That's so old.
I haven't seen this. You've seen this before?
Of course, many, many times.
Man, you kids. Oh my. Oh, the skateboard trick isn't good.
Let's see.
No, that's danger. Nice thighs. My God, she's. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. With them thighs.
She ain't a dude.
Damn, them some scary ass thighs. She probably bust somebody in their shit. Like, hey, what's up? Why your titties ain't big? I'm bleeding. Hold my Cosmo while I babysit.
Not safe for work.
If you'll excuse me, I just want to take a quick look. Ain't no titties in this. What's so not safe for work about it, Dia? Oh!
There you go.
No.
It's not safe for work. You could totally show it.
I'm not. Why would I? It's just disgusting.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just kind of gross looking.
I'm not linking that. I'm not linking that in the slightest.
You should just post it on the Discord for people to watch if they want to watch.
Why y'all wanna, it's gross. I'm telling you, it's gross. Alright, here. Y'all wanna live that life? Oh my god, it was an x-ray. I thought it was like a picture of him actually breaking his leg.
People were saying that it was an X-ray.
You think I could understand what the hell they were talking about, not knowing, that could have been a week ago that I read that entry. Years, even. Hold my Cosmo, Gunny.
What are you talking about?
The one about the guy putting his leg through the ladder and then breaking it.
In chat tonight, people were coming in and going, "Oh, it was just an X-ray."
Hold my Cosmo sucks now, bro. None of these women seem sufficiently drunk. And there was also one of a bunch of fucking kids in class. That counts, dude?
I think now it's become a dumping ground for anything silly or dumb that a woman does.
Dia, I'm telling you, the wildest subreddits that I'm subscribed to now are for TikTok thoughts that are like shaking their titties and they know what the fuck they're doing, you know what I mean? But people who are trying to sabotage the subreddits are always posting like mad 17, 15, 16-year-old chicks. You know what I'm talking about? It's wild as fuck. I had to unsubscribe to some of them, man, because it seemed like they just live for the thrill. They don't know. They don't want to know. All they care about is that titty meat. The jiggle physics. Them real life jiggle physics. Dia, find me another subreddit, please. Find me another subreddit. Roadcam. Roadcam is less memes than idiots in cars.
What about Bad Cop No Donut?
Well, you know what? Public freakout is already Bad Cop No Donut, honestly. With a side of, Karen freakouts, protests. Maybe you got somebody that's like racist. That's it. Kids are fucking stupid. I mean, that's just Hold My Cosmo, but with like, what?
What about What Could Go Wrong?
Yeah, what could go wrong? Is that like just the letters? No. They gonna make me type this out. I don't like subreddits in denial that won't just link me to the real. What could go wrong? Grinding over a friend? Oh my god, with a skateboard. What's going to happen to his head?
That's not a skateboard, that's a snowboard.
My bad. You know what I mean.
That would scarier.
I mean, we should probably go to Hold My Feeding Tube, just see what's going on. Cause, they're all okay. Man, I saw this earlier. It was just a bastard driving after another car. Saber. These don't even get votes, Dia.
Damn.
What could go wrong stripping on this pole? Ain't no stripping, she just... Oh my god.
Well, they weren't gonna get to that now.
How many times do you think they had to record that before she hit it at just the right angle? You know what I mean? At just the... Oh boy. Fine. I'm just gonna go lastly to Hold My Feeding Tube. I think that's pretty What? Thing called my feeding tube's pretty hardcore. You know, everybody's fine, so we have nothing to worry about.
Yes, but this is good Christian YouTube.
Okay. Hold my feeding tube after I piss off my motorcycle cart. Piss it off? It's gonna jump up and drive off on its own? Wait, am I gonna get struck for this stupid ass music because I didn't even realize, like, until halfway that music was playing? I, like, went into a zone. Because I was trying to, my brain was trying to figure out why the guy that was in the car seemed so hesitant. He properly seemed hesitant. You know what I mean? He was like, what, am I gonna go over to you? Am I not? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna come back? No, I'm gonna go. It's weird. It's weird. I was like confused about what I'm watching. And it still sucks. Hold my feeding tube after I try to threaten my opponent. Dia, why does that keep happening?
It's some bottle.
But why is it like possessed? The bottle's possessed and making gunshot noises in here.
Because after it being crushed a little, it will expand again.
You're saying that the bottle in here is not a play, it just crush a lot.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You gotta fully crush it.
This same stupid thing is here again. I'm dying. Hold my feeding tube after I get this situation, you know, what? Bad in the blink of an eye? In the blink of an eye. He's going to shoot him in the eye. Please, God, no. Never mind. Hold my feeding tube after my wrestling partner got a bit carried away. Okay. Okay, maybe. Maybe. He's okay. Everybody's okay. That's the thing about this subreddit. And they spilt the strawberry jam for, you know, the peanut butter sandwiches that they were making. And that's fucked up, man. Can
I have one final request? Something nice?
What? Hold my feeding tube after I drop racial slurs in public transit. You know that's the one you want to see with all the upvotes. Damn it.
Oh my god.
You know that's the one. Let me just check it out right quick. Well, hold up. Let me get a sandwich on that ass. Go to the end. I got time for all of this. I've seen this one. This dude's like on drugs, and I don't really, like, here's the thing. Kyle does not condone violence. I'm not just saying that for the stream. I'm all about that life. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm all about? I'm all about self-defense, homie. You know what I mean? And not self-defense like, oh, I feel threatened, dear. I feel like you're coming at me. I feel like you're invading my personal space. I'm talking about like real, like this dude doesn't seem all right. You know? And you know what? I feel like sometimes if you're in a situation where, let's say that there aren't racists or, you know, just people that are looking for a fight around. If you have a group of strangers, usually if somebody's gone like off the reservation a little bit, as far as just being like a little bit loopy, maybe they're on drugs, and everybody kind of like starts like exchanging looks like, what's going on with this motherfucker? You know what I mean? That's the type of person where if they're on that bullshit, I think somebody should not get too violent with them, just maybe neutralize them a little bit. And that stupid video was really just a guy like a bobblehead shrieking and being an idiot on the train. And as they leave the train, they pop him in the mouth one time. And no, it's not right.
Animals being jerks.
Animals being jerks? That's the kind of stream you would run if you had the opportunity, isn't it? Lame. Dia. Oh, well, I went to the wrong subreddit somehow. What do you think I typed? What the hell? Animal being jerk. Cool. Mine's better. Oh, still doesn't exist. Dia, what do I do? Animals being jerks does not exist. Animals being jerks.com. Wait, no, comment. What the fuck? No. My bad. For some reason, there was like something at the end. This is our cat Charlotte. She is not familiar with boundaries and has exactly 0 shame. You're such a bitch, cat. That cat knew exactly what it's doing. What a cunt. What a little bastard cat. He like really put some force into it. I feel like he was trying to crush this dog's head too. Like he was trying to bury him. Trying to bury the dog alive, you cat. Oh. I like that it's mad at the fence too at the end. Don't do this to me, you fucking hate you.
It's a fat cat.
I wanted to see him fight the fence for a while. So we continue back to this list. We arrive at number 4.
Oh my gosh.
Working the stockroom at MacLeod. So this is the kind of shit I leave the list for, bro. This is the kind of shit I'm trying to want to run away from. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, I heard Steve from Minecraft gonna be in Fortnite.
Lord, get over this
Smash Bros.
List, please. Jesus, free us from this.
I heard that at the debate they were like, "Hey Trump, denounce white supremacy," and Trump was like, "I can't. Well, listen, somebody got to do something, okay? Proud Boys, stand firm, stand hard, stand thick, my men, my boys. I will not, because any ethnicity, I hate them. That's me, Trump. I said that. How about it? My God, Trump. My God. I think I said before, have I said something along these lines? Tell me when I say it. I feel like Trump could smack a baby right now and it wouldn't shake his followers,
Yep.
his believers. Oh yeah, bro.
Where do I buy a hat with a baby on it? And Trump's hands smacking them. Now that's America.
What movie effed you straight in the feels? Look, let's just do another list. I'll allow, whoever comments first to choose which list we do the top 5 of. How about that? What movie effed you straight in the feels? Adults of Reddit, what is something that sucks about being an adult that most teenagers don't realize? Ugh. Gamers of Reddit, which game could you not finish? What if every network gets their own streaming service until we come full circle and have basic cable again? What's the male equivalent for the girls going to the bathroom together? Well, it looks like a Red Sunset movie, and then Diana even doubled down on that one. You guys want that movie one, huh? Wow. What movie effed you straight in the feels? So what do you get? You guys are gonna get, suggestions on what movie to watch here. So here we are at number 5, Watership Down. That is not a kids movie, straight up. I think I remember this one, and I think even though the animation was a bit vivid, but if I remember correctly, no spoilers, it's just about a bunch of animals dying, isn't it? And boy do they die. Ew, they made a CGI Watership Down. Oh my God, look at that image of the bunny. Dia?
I've never seen this movie.
You never seen Watership Down?
No.
It is not visually fun. That's not a fun movie to watch. It's a cartoon, but it is animated like it's I would call Watership Down furry animation's Passion of the Christ.
Oh. What a thing to say.
It's true. It's true. It's a crazy movie. Well, Ew, they had to ruin it for Netflix. Of course they did. Of course they did. I remember people being mean in that. Maybe I'm remembering it differently. Oof. 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 Why do they call her Diana 6W6? What does it mean, do you think, Dia?
I don't know. Maybe she's a secret agent and that's her code.
6W6 is not a secret agent code, Dia.
Yes.
Number 4, okay? The Fox and the Hound. I'm 32 years old. I just watched it again with my son. It's still heartbreaking. What happens in The Fox and the Hound? Does one of them die?
In the original story, yes.
Oh no. The fox or the hound dies.
They become friends in the animated one. They both live.
Look at that. It's a picture of the VHS fucking, the plastic cases. You remember? You ever seen one of those?
Yeah, we had some.
Disney plastic VHS case. Destiny. Bruh, what's wrong with you? Disney plastic VHS case. Destiny. Wow, bro. That is old school. We're dying,
Yep.
We're dying. That's mad old. That's like 30 years in the past. Early 90s, people were fucking with VHSs still. I feel bad for some people, because did you know anybody that was like middle-aged when you were just little, and they had a big collection? I remember somebody with a big collection that I knew, Dia, and they had mad VHS tapes, but it was transitioning into DVDs now. So now they had to have the DVDs. This was back during the Matrix and all of that bullshit, And I couldn't help but wonder, what happens when it changes again? Dia, it did with Blu-ray, So now everything you got is weird, Maybe you're still a collector or whatever, but now you got to collect more of that shit. Thank God for Funko Pops, because our generation can be, embarrassing in other ways. But back in the day, Linda has many VHS tapes. How can Linda turn that into an OnlyFans account, Dia? You think people have a fetish for VHS tapes?
Why is everything to you something that...
To turn into an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Because if I don't get to be rich, then maybe other people can. And I want them to have that, because I believe in them and they can achieve anything. And they can be happy, and they can have the money that they didn't believe that they could have because they thought it was too simple, But every day we come across something that is so fucking dumb. I got a text message the other day, and it was a picture of something called Meow Iwana. And it was catnip.
Yeah.
With CBD oil or some shit like that. And I'm like, why? And the answer is because people will buy it. Because people will buy it. I'm gonna drink this. Oh my god. Oh, excuse me. No, in the mic. You need to end this list. You're done. You're done like being on a microphone. You can't. Kyle, you can't. You need to watch more bad anime. I'm telling you, man. I watched a show called Sword Art Online, and it was like one of the worst things I've ever seen. But like, it kind of has you wondering, it's not really this bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't. Yo, is there anybody here that has watched something thinking it can't really be this bad up until it's pretty much over, and then you're just like, wow, my life, I'm never gonna get that. I'm never gonna get that back. And you take your revolver and you load it up and then you spin it. You know what I mean? You spin that shit. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Number 3, fucking Coco. When he sings for his grandma at the end. Grown ass man sobbing next to my wife. Kyle never seen Coco.
We should see it for this Halloween.
How come breasts are kind of taboo in a lot of Spanish places too?
What are you talking
I mean, okay, in Europe, titties all over the place. Titties on TV, titties in commercials, titties in music videos, all kind of stuff like that, right? It's not a big deal. Well, prostitution's legal in certain places over there as well. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they might as well be living in the future. But, how come in the Spanish places, and I don't mean to address you like you should know on behalf of all Spanish people, but why is it taboo there when you guys, oh, no! Am I getting too excited thinking about, you know, whatever? Okay, fine. Linda says, I just do naked crochet on my OnlyFans. What does that have to do with the VHSs? You got to work the VHSs in there. I'm giving you the dynamite, Linda. This is taking like a couple $1,000 idea and turning it into a multi-million-dollar fucking. I'm talking by the end of the month, you'll be all like, oh my god.
Number 2.
I could have been doing this for how long? Wait, does her thing have to do with boobs? She deleted her comment. I think 6W6 is like some kind of I don't know, incantation. Yeah. Maybe if we look in a mirror. Dia and I were watching this terrible show on Hulu called The Nostradamus Effect because I remember watching shit like that on television back when television was a thing. It was on the History Channel around the time when the History Channel was like, fuck it, we just gonna start putting all whatever kind of bullshit. And they had a show called The Nostradamus Effect where the funny thing about Nostradamus is he really did say some terrifying and prophetic shit as it pertains to stuff that came to pass. But then there was also a lot of other bullshit that, you know, was just madness that he was rambling. But you have this show with all of these, like, I don't want to call them panelists, but like, let's call them like experts that it will cut to. And they'll try to do all these gymnastics. Dio was like, that's a lot of gymnastics. You know what I mean? This one dude would be like, now what he was saying with this one was if you've ever had a pizza box, okay, and you open the pizza box, but you know that you ate the pizza, but you think for a second, maybe there's a pizza in it. That's what Da Vinci was saying, but they did not have pizza as we know it then. So imagine if he were to describe a pizza of the future, then what he is saying makes perfect sense. The man is a genius. And then the next episode, we were watching one with Da Vinci, and there was a woman expert that they called in, and she was like, no one will ever compare to Da Vinci. You know, he has 1,000 dicks. Like, she just wouldn't stop going on about how he was like the greatest thing ever. And I was just like waiting for the camera to pan to where she had like a room full of like just Da Vinci on like walls coding it or some shit. Just like, this is my pillow and I kiss him at night. Please.
Finish the damn list.
This is my pillow and I kiss him at night. I didn't see Coco, so. I bet it is. Number 2. I made a mistake watching Inside Out with my then nearly 1-year-old daughter napping on me. Is Inside Out the other one that Peel made?
What? No, you dork. These are gonna make me cry movies. Why
hey yo, what the hell is Oben? You feel me? What is Oben? Hey.
It must be what it is.
What is Oben though?
Where does it come from?
I write up and I wrote Inside Out and it was like Oben. I've heard of clothes, but have you heard of Oben? There's nothing funny about that. I try to shoot so high for some jokes and I can't make you laugh and I say stupid shit like that. And you're like, what?
We're trying, and humor isn't.
Humor.
You know?
You're laughing at a walrus yesterday.
The walrus.
One day I'm gonna get a baby and shake it, and then people will understand how I see you when you laugh. That sounds wrong. No, wait. Let me get it's like a fake baby, guys. Like a fake baby. I'm not gonna shake any real babies. Typing in fake baby is a fucked up thing. Oh, watch list. Fake baby. These are some real looking fake babies.
It also sounds like you shake me.
I didn't ask for real fake babies. I asked for fake babies. It can't be hard to get oh my god, this isn't cool, dude. Because you know why some women want a fake baby that's realistic?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And look, I lost my mind in the Discord last night because some bitch, in my opinion, is so crazy for attention that even something as devastating as what went down would just be another opportunity for her to use a freaking dead infant as a prop for her clout, for her personal vendetta against anybody insulting her by not paying attention to her for any consecutive amount of minutes. You know what I mean? Number 2, -1. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I still haven't watched this. I know that it's great. I know that it's where the trope of the manic pixie girl, dream girl comes from, and I'm dying to see it with Jim Carrey.
You're gonna watch it with Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey, with Jim Carrey. Did you know that The Passion of the Christ stars Jim Caviezel? Ew, y'all can't even put the description. Why does it say he's the best there is at what he does? Just say he's the best at what he does.
They even put the wrong type of there.
What?
Who wrote this shit?
You know, he's the best at what he does. Make Me Suffer. What's going on here? Do I want to go? I don't know if we want to go to Make Me Suffer. Gia. Instagram influencer pocketed $82,000 that she fundraised for a Sri Lankan church that was bombed during Easter.
What a disgusting human
How can you even get away with that? How can you even get away with that? If people know who you are and what your face is and you're gloating about it, how do you get away with that? And I've seen people, you know, receive what they would decidedly believe is a call to action. Hey, Maddie Glow, can I even go to her subreddit without it being an explosion of monkey bars? It's all not safe for work, my God. My God. She's trying on like, corsets for Halloween. Is that what the girls want? This is tasteful. Very tasteful, Dia. Do you like this bikini?
It's okay.
Do you feel like that's going to be able to keep anything together considering you know, people have to move?
It's a couple of strings and 2 pieces of cloth.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I wonder if you're supposed to apply a bit of adhesive. Strap some of these, you know, beautiful money makers down. You say. What is the cat doing? What is the cat doing?
It's chewing the lampshade.
It climb on hippo to do that?
Yes.
You know? Bastard. Ostrich hit and run. Oh my God. Kick him. Psh. Why does it look like when ostriches run, they're kind of like gliding? You know what I mean?
I'm sure they kind of are to make themselves super fast.
What?
Ostriches are ridiculously fucking fast.
It just looks like the way... Well, you know what? We don't understand or need to understand animals that have knees that bend backwards. Fuck that. Do horses' knees bend backwards? Yes, right?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
Wait a minute. Let's find out. Horses. Man, I can understand why people would think I'm high sometimes. They do. I don't know why I had to Google that, but they do. That's creepy. You know, that's kind of alien, and we just, I don't know. We just accept it. The cat stole his bed.
He's so grumpy.
Well, that was his bed. Am I? Oh, I'm back on animals being jerks. No wonder. Got me good. Ladies and gentlemen, I will go to number 2. No. I dropped a screw inside of the engine of a train. Oh God. We spent half an hour trying to catch it by moving a magnetic stick inside the crankshaft. Oh yeah, work that crankshaft. Hey. Dia, I just had a fantastic idea. Did you just burp?
Yup. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. You know, I'm subscribed to a subreddit called Brushy Brushy. I didn't know elephant could brush himself. Wow. Elephant has a good considerable amount of articulation in its trunk. So that's the top White House officials that test positive for Bing Bong. What does it matter, man? I need to make that money. I need to make that Subway sandwich money, even though I prefer Wawa. I wonder if someday I'll be able to make somebody have Wawa and Subway, and then what the hell? Bruh, is this like, you know, wow, ultra thought, Dia. Did you see?
Of course not, because I don't.
You know, I've seen mega thoughts, but ultra? What? That better not be what I thought it was. I showed it to you. It was a video of 4chan. No, it was a video of Christian. What the from my local Facebook marketplace. Very nice king sleigh bed with memory foam mattress and box spring. All are in exceptional shape and will impress. Non-smoker, non-drinker, and still a virgin. LOL, sad but true. Oh, the mattress, not me. That's a weird place to flex. You're trying to sell a bed.
What? Flex the fact that he's a virgin?
That's a weird place to flex. So I'm trying to sell this bed, but okay, look. I'm gonna go to Choosy Beggars or Choosing Beggars. Is that what it would be? Does everybody know that I've been playing this like hyper Asian game lately? I hope they know. Hyper Asian video game. Let me borrow thousands of dollars of animals and equipment. Let me see. Give me something good here. It's like some of these subreddits have like 4 or 5 things that are dope a day, you know? Selling a punching bag for $60 and this guy tried to negotiate the price. That's the real essence of a Choosy Beggars when they're trying to get something not only at a diminished price, but sometimes they'll even try to do it for free. Like I love when girls or guys are just like, how about I show you some stuff for it? And they're like, no thank you. I'd like to buy your full-size 75-pound Everlast canvas punching bag for $40, bro. Lowest I can go is $50. I've already been offered $45. Forget about it. I hate people like you. When oo puts some think, stick with it.
Learn that in
Learn that in life. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I put it up for $60. Would you still be getting $10 off, buddy? If I stick with my original offer, you would have to pay $60.
What?
That's it. I needed escalation. Damn it. I'm gonna go by top. I'm gonna go by the last week, and we're gonna see what's really going on the subreddit. And I want this. This is what I want. This is what I want. I want back and forth messages. Is your 65-inch still for sale? Yes, it is. Would you be willing to deliver it to West Side? I have a kid and I'm pregnant. So, I need it upstairs, but I don't have any help here. Can you give it for free? My kid broke my living room TV. It would be one thing. It would be one thing. Wow. It's impressive. It would be one thing if they were paying and somehow you were just supposed to absorb the delivery and also, go in and potentially install it for you? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So you're going to put it on a wall or what? Oh, shit. This is great. This is what I'm looking for. Choosing Beggar gets upset that an artist charges for custom work. Well, yeah, I want that, but I want it back and forth, and I'm not going to get it. Man. Here's a back and forth. I teach his son how to play guitar. He wants a free lesson for no reason, then blocks me. Hey, your wife hasn't cash-apped me for Thursday yet. No rush, just checking in. Right, sorry, was going to ask you for a discount on that last lesson. Didn't learn anything. Sorry to hear that. Is he practicing what I've been... Oh, you don't get payment up front. I mean, you get what you pay for. You get what you allow, bro. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. You're not getting payment up front. So you went out there and wasted your own time. And now they can get away with not paying you. This is a dresser for my daughter, a full-size couch, and a queen mattress broke a bone in my back, and my mattress has become very uncomfortable. And if it's not too much to ask, for a bed set for a queen bed. What? Not to sound picky, but not a fan of leather. Oh, so she was asking for a handout? But,
Yeah.
not into this?
Yeah.
Not to sound picky. Ugh. What is this? Purple cookies? What the hell? These can't be potatoes. Are they what are these? Beets?
Beets are red.
What's this inside? Seeking farmers of Okinawan sweet potatoes. I would like to buy 12 pounds of Okinawan sweet potatoes from a supplier who is willing to sell for less than $2 a pound and deliver to Bradenton for free every month. The order will take place. If interested, PM me.
Yeah, for sure, buddy. That's how you do it.
You know what this is? This has got to be fake, and that's fine. But the funny thing is, that somebody is just as insane, and they've probably made this kind of ridiculous offer on the internet, expecting that, oh, it's the internet, somebody will just take me up on it. You know what I mean? And it reminds me of, I think it was called Wonder Trade in Pokemon back in the day, where we could literally take any Pokemon and ask for a Mewtwo straight up. Ask for a Mewtwo for some Rattata that you found on the side of the street, and you literally step away from the game for an hour, Dia, and you come back, boom, Mewtwo in the fucking box. How wonderful does that sound? But some people trying to get away with this in real life. TikToker wants me to send free samples of my clothes. Oh boy. Oh, it was Global Trade? See? Is Wonder Trade the new one? or even older. Where did I pick up the phrase wonder trade?
And maybe because in the newest Pokemon you could get a wonder.
I've been hearing people talk in Pokemon about how, like, I guess they're trying to transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home. And I just couldn't see myself giving a shit about Pokemon enough to transfer them from Pokemon Go to Home. And you know what the craziest thing was? Not Pokemon Go to Home, from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Shield and Sword. And the crazy thing is, oh man, I just stretched so hard I could pass out, dude. Yeah.
Did you sleep today?
No, I think I nodded off for a bit.
For a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Time to end this stream.
No, I can't go to sleep, no.
No, you have to end the stream.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Before you do anything else, you need to end.
Everyone, I love you, and I hope that you have a fantastic evening that is rewarding, unstoppable. Do yourself a favor, if you own a PS5, and the PS5, that's me that I'm trying to own that. If you own a PS4, if you own a PC and it's decent, drive yourself to the nearest Genshin Impact website and try it out. Okay? Believe in yourself. And I'll be back sooner than you know, and I'm probably going to record something off list or off stream because these lists, they're really starting to let me down, and that's not acceptable. For those of you who are wonderful enough that we're just looking for some background noise, I love you, man. You're amazing, but I've definitely got to hold this to a better standard than whatever this was. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, we have food, right? Yeah. Is there rice left?
I believe so, yeah.
Cute. But do you want it? Nice. All mine, bro. Later. Have a great night.